Hello and welcome to my channel. I wanted to show you this scarf for those of you that are interested to do a scarf for autumn. This stitch has one row repeat, goes really fast. You can do this just a little bit not so wide. It's quite nice, this stitch, and it goes really fast and it's quite thick. Yeah, you can make it wider and you can have it for winter when it's quite cold, but this is more like for for autumn or maybe early spring when it's still a little bit chilly, and you can wear this. The stitch is reversible, or you can do, for example, like a table runner. I'm working on this and I'm using only cotton, this yarn, even though it's different colors, they're all cotton. So you can do with many colors if you like. It's quite nice. So I still have ways to go because my table on the terrace is quite long, so I need a lot. But I have a lot of yarn, cotton, that I can use for finishing this project. So like I said, the stitch is reversible, goes really fast. With this I used a bigger crochet hook than the yarn recommends because I don't want this to be that stiff. So it's quite nice for a table runner, or even a tablecloth if you like, or a hat. It's quite nice, and you can see different colors, which one you might like and use for whatever project. Okay, well, this stitch I want to make a modification to this this stitch, because the ends of this how is it, at least one end, it's a little bit open, the corners, so the spaces here are where they were too big. Yeah, one was not so big and one was quite big. So I'm just gonna show you how to work this for those of you that you don't know this stitch. Many of you're familiar with this stitch. I think this stitch is called the crystal wave, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna use a 2.5mm crochet hook. This stitch works with multiples of 6 plus one more chain. So I have here 18 chains, multiples of 6, and I'm gonna chain one more chain. And this row is gonna be single crochet in each chain. So we're gonna skip the first chain, and into the second chain from the hook we're gonna do single crochet. Then we're gonna move to the next chain, single crochet, and so on. In each chain we're gonna do single crochet. You can finish this this stitch at the end. Whatever project you do, you can finish with a single crochet in each stitch, or you can just leave it like that. For example, the scarf that I showed you, I left it the way it is with the shelves. I didn't do single crochet in each stitch because it gives me the beginning and the end, it gives me a little bit wavy. If I am to put one row of single crochet at the end when I'm ready to close the work, it will not look the same. But I think this this stitch is quite nice and elegant for a scarf if you like. You can do with variegated yarn, you can change colors, you can do so many things. But with the table runner, I choose to do a table runner with the stitch because it's quite heavy. After you finish the project for a table runner, for example, if you are to put it outside on your terrace or porch table and it's a little bit windy, it will not take the wind will not take the table runner away. Okay, so now after we do the first row of single crochet, we're gonna chain 2, turn your work, and into the first stitch right here, right there, we're gonna do 2 double crochets, and this is how you're gonna start each row, with 2 double crochets in the beginning into the first stitch. Now we're gonna skip the next 5 stitches, 1 2 3 4 5, and into the 6th stitch we're gonna do a single crochet first, chain 1, yarn over the hook, and into the same stitch where we did this single crochet we're gonna do 5 double crochets. So 1, go back again into the same stitch, do the second, go back again, the third, and so on until you have 5 double crochets. Okay, and this is the stitch. We're gonna skip the next 5 stitches, and into the 6th stitch we're gonna repeat 2 4 5, and into the 6th stitch we're gonna do a single crochet first, chain 1, and into the same stitch where we did that single crochet we're gonna put in there 5 double crochets. 1 2 3 4, and the 5th double crochet. And you're gonna be left with 5 stitches. So we're gonna skip the next 4, 1 2 3 4, and into the last, the 5th one, into the last we're gonna do only 1 single crochet. This is how you're gonna finish each row, single crochet into the last stitch. Okay, now we're gonna chain 2, and from this moment forward this will be the row that we're gonna do now. This will be the row that you're gonna do until you finish your project. So this stitch has 1 row repeat. So into the first stitch 2 double crochets. Like I said, this is how you're gonna start each row, 2 double crochets into that first stitch. And now we're gonna move to the shell, and we're gonna skip the first 4 double crochets. So 1 2 3 4 we skip, and into the 5th, the last double crochet of this shell, we're gonna do a front post single crochet. So you're gonna place your crochet hook around that double crochet, and we're gonna do a single crochet, chain 1, and in that one space from the previous row, so we have the single crochet, previous row we did a single crochet, chain 1, and then 5 double crochet. So in that one chain space we're gonna place in there 5 double crochets. So 1, and you have enough space in there to put these 5 double crochets. One more, and this is how you're gonna do this. You're gonna work this stitch. So we move to the next shell. We're gonna skip the first 4 double crochets, 1 2 3 4, and into the 5th one we're gonna go around that, and we're gonna do a single crochet, front post single crochet, then chain 1, and in that one chain space in there we're gonna place in there 5 double crochets. So we have 4, one more, and at the end here we have the 2 double crochet and the chain 2 from the previous row. So we're gonna skip the first and the second double crochet, and into that 2 chain space on top of the second chain we're gonna do a single crochet. Then you're gonna chain 2, and you're gonna repeat the row. At least you start working, and this the corners here, they will not be so so big, you know? Otherwise it's quite big, the opening. So like I said, you're gonna choose if you wanna do with 6.2 or 6.1, because the previous tutorial that I did, I said 6 multiples of 6 plus 2 more chains. but I tried with the 6 multiples of 6 plus one more chain, and these openings are not so big. So as you can see, it's a little bit wavy here at the end, and the other end it's also a little bit wavy, yeah, even though it's not the same. But for a scarf I think it's okay. If you are to put one single crochet in each, for a blanket I think it's perfect if you want. So you're gonna do single crochet in each double crochet plus the single crochet from the previous row. So you're gonna skip the one chain in between. You just don't touch that space. So if you want a little bit tighter the stitch, because the crystal, the original crystal wave, it's with multiples of 4. So you have 3 double crochets and a single crochet, and in between you have 2 chains, single crochet, 2 chains, and then the 3 double crochets. And this hole, it's quite big and it's opening with that original, but I think with this one it's quite tight, so you cannot see the openings when you attach the shells on top of each other, for example, the rows. So if you choose to work with this, you're gonna choose which one, multiples of 4 or multiples of 6, and it's quite nice, and it looks really nice with thin yarn, like you want to make like a tablecloth or even a table runner for indoors, for example, not outside, because, well, the wind, if it's windy, it's gonna fly away if you don't have something on top of it. So yeah, the stitch is quite nice. It's reversible. You can make blankets. I have a blanket but with the original stitch, so the holes in between, you can see them, yeah. So this one is quite tight if you like. This scarf is more for autumn, not for winter. For winter I have one, of course, wider and much longer than this. This is just to go around your neck once, loose, kind of hanging, like a fashion statement, something like that. It's not for keeping you warm, but it can keep you if you live in a place that the winters are quite mild. I think this this size will be just perfect. You don't need wider unless you like wider. Well, I hope you enjoy this tutorial and the stitch, and give it a try. This is quite nice to do with so many, many different colors. Well, not necessarily to do it in one work, but seeing the colors here, maybe you will choose. I like this one, the orangey one, and this kind of earthy. It's quite nice. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and happy crochet.